Hi guys, how are you doing? Can you hear me? We are live on a remote location.
Oh wait, sorry, nobody's in
So let me know if you can hear us and see us. We are on vacation. Well, I'm actually at a scrapbooking retreat, a crop. So since the live was here, since live is today, I thought it'd be super cool to do it at the event that I'm at. Give some shout outs. Thank you, Sarah. Hi, Dawn. And do some shout outs to the Hangouts at the Hangouts, which is in Orange Beach, Alabama. Or you can say Gulf Shores, Mississippi. Or they're like all right there together. So we are basically on the Florida Alabama line. And there's this amazing restaurant, basically party house, if you want to say that. And they have this just great atmosphere. And my friend Gina, who owns Gigi's Scrapbooking, holds an event on back-to-back weekends. And I always come. I used to come every year, but pandemic and stuff. So this year, I was lucky enough to come along with two friends and my sister and niece. So the five of us have been having a lot of fun, a whole bunch of fun. This is a little shark. So they do like really fun drinks and stuff. So there's a shark that they have here at the Hangout called the Shark Bite. And you get this blue drink, and then the shark comes in the drink, and he has red alcohol inside of his mouth. So then you pour the shark out and put the shark on top, and it looks like he's bleeding into your drink. So I thought it was appropriate to start off with that. So you guys are doing okay. So the reason why I went ahead and doing the remote at this restaurant is because it's on the beach. So it's along the Gulf Coast, and the Gulf of Mexico. So, and it's only like 4 hours from where we live in Louisiana. So we are in Alabama, it might even be Florida. It's one or the other. Alabama, Florida area where they cross and meet. At the end, it will come back. Matt will take the phone off the holder, and he'll give you a view of what it looks like. It's a super cool event. It's so fun. And how many? There's 9 of you guys. Can you hear me? See me okay? So we've been having a whole bunch of fun. And what's super cool is there's a restaurant and a bar. So you get your own. You get a waiter who will bring your food and drinks to your area where you're cropping or making cards, and it's a great event. I've been numerous times. So you guys can hear me. Yes, Dawn said hi. So I am with Dawn. If you guys know Dawn Christensen, she's always on our lives, and with Brandy Petrie. They come on quite often to watch our lives. And so we came down for this event, and then Matt came with us also, and my sister's son, my nephew. They've been playing golf for 3 days. So we've been here. This is our 3rd day. Yes, it is so much fun. So it's in this really fun restaurant. And so it starts on Thursday at 8 o'clock in the morning. So we came down on Wednesday, and we rented a condo. So the 5 of us stayed there with my husband and my nephew, Paul James. And we basically sleep, get up, 8 o'clock in the morning. They feed you. You get a couple of meals a day, and then you have a menu. You can always go and order off of also, and they bring you either alcohol drinks or soda or whatever you want. So there is music in the background, guys, because I can't ask them to turn off the music while we're doing this. So I just thought it was super fun because we're at the beach, and guess what? We have a beach release. So I just thought it would be cool to go ahead and do it here so you guys can see the new release. So here's some sample cards. So we have some new mermaids and some fish and a whole bunch of other beach, and then some really fun generic type cards. I mean stamps and dies. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So here we have, this is called, of course, you know. Anyway, this is even more of a fishy lot. So some of you might have these stamp sets that look like this. So these are actually 2 years old, and I went ahead and added 2 more sets to this collection. So this is called the Fishy Lot, and then there's a companion set also, and the companion set has the dad in it, if you want to say Poseidon here, okay, and then there's little mermaids and stuff. So these two have more of a fishy lot, and this is a fishy lot. So these are 2 years old, and we have them in stock with their coordinating dies. So what I did is, this year, I love these mermaids, so I went ahead and I added a whale to the collection. I added a whale to the collection and 2 more tiny dolphins. And then here's our little mermaid here. And she's either, you could say she's looking in a mirror, or you could say she's looking to investigate and see something that's going on. So it's just super fun. And yes, she has a coordinating die, and they are in stock. So also going with the mermaid theme, we have this here. This mermaid is 1 solid stamp, and it is called We Are a Fishy Lot, and it has 1 die. And the die cuts out the whole entire scene. And if you see here, you can see this is Sarah's card. This is Sarah's card. And you can see that this cuts out the entire scene. So guys, they're messing with you. Aldona saying baby shark. Because they just came in and brought another shark. Where's the shark? So now we have 2 sharks at the beach. We'll put the sharks there. You're so silly. And then we have another stamp set, and this is called Officially, and it does have a coordinating die set. So this is one of those stamping where you can stamp just the silhouette in a color if you like, or you can die cut the silhouette because they match each other, or you can stamp the silhouette in 1 color and then take the outline fish and stamp it on top, either in black or a color, or whatever you like. You can see here's a card that Sarah made where she has fish, and we have a whole bunch of fun gray stencils and a new sarcastic stamp set as well this release. So this is called Officially. Then check this out. So I just colored this and I forgot to bring it with me, but this is called Where the Mermaids Live. Guys, this is so fun. It is perfect, absolutely perfect for our release this month. So here we have an underwater scene, which, if you know me, ocean is my favorite theme, okay? And then what I did is there's little houses inside the scene of the underwater. And then here you can see there's little fish. So this is called Where the Mermaids Live. So one of my design team members, or 2 of them, they took, see this little mermaid here that looks, she's either looking through a magnifying glass, or you could say a mirror. So she is perfectly sized to be swimming along your little Where Mermaids Live. Isn't that fun? This is probably one of my favorite collections that I've done. So, and there's some 4 little stamps, but you don't even need a die for this because it's just 1 solid. You see this large stamp, and it covers almost the front of an A2 card. So top to bottom is perfectly 5.5 inches, and the side to side is about 4 inches. So it does leave some space on either side, but it fills up most of your card. And then she could be peeking and looking into the little houses or the whatever you like, and you have dolphins, and there's a whale, and then, or you could put some more fish. So it's a really, really fun release. Okay, so this is called Where Mermaids Live, when sharks like to visit. And then we have a huge 6x6 stamp, and this is called Scene Building Sand. So I thought about doing this in one of our normal 4x4 slimline stamps. However, you know, these little bitty dots would be a little bit challenging to line up. So I went ahead and made it a full 6x6 stamp just to make it easier. But you could also use this for snow. I mean, it can be anything that you want. If you want it to be rain or snow. But I called it sand because it goes with this release. But really, they're just like random dots that if you don't like flicking on stuff, because a lot of people don't like to flick. So here you can actually go ahead and stamp in white or brown or whatever you want this sand to be. So this is a really fun set. And then continuing on the sun beach theme, we have a new insert. This is called Ocean View Slimline, and Sarah did a card with this. And you can see it fits perfectly in line with all of our slimline die cutting system, and it fits. Look how cute that is. I mean, it's basically just paper piecing. We do have a whole bunch of ocean themed sequins this month. So it die cuts right into it, and you can either paper piece it or watercolor or whichever way you like. It makes a fun card. Okay, so this is called Ocean View Slimline Die Cutting Inserts. Then we have Karma Girl, guys. So we have a new set of Karma Girls and a new snarky sentiment set. So here you have Karma Girls, and they are so fun to color. Very, very simple, and there's awesome samples of it on the website. If you want to read it, go and see the samples. So the sentiments say, "Don't you worry, Karma has that one down as for an ASAP appointment." And then I went ahead and made a new snarky sentiment set also, and this is called Tact versus Sarcasm. So here you'll have things like, I love your strong and highly opinionated personality. Be careful when following the masses. Sometimes the M is silent. And I think, did Sarah use that one? She did. Oh, here. So Sarah used that one here with the goldfish. Be careful when following the masses. Sometimes the M is silent. Very snarky. So these go together very well. And then we have this another large set. This is 6x6. And as you can see, it's a marathon. And then here with the finish line, and Sarah did a card of this as well. So you can see here, she used it in a very plain, simple card, but it works. This is a great guy card. So here, let them eat your dust, or you can stamp the whole entire thing. And what I did, here you have a girl that you can stamp, or a boy. If you wanted to make a boy card, you can stamp the boy. If you wanted to make it a girl card, you can stamp the girl, or you can stamp both. And some of the sentiments say, I'm so glad you finally finished. Show them who's the boss. Believe it, you can achieve it, I think. Enjoy the finish line, you earned it. Congratulations, you outran the rest. So this is a really fun. And several people have asked me about this over the years to make like a marathon running set. So here you go. It's fun, really fun card. Okay, and then we have some interesting die cuts this month. So here we have an outline of a rose. There's roses outlined with leaves, and then it also comes with a shadow. So as you can see, here also is another sample that Sarah has, and this is you see how the inside of it is the die, and then it has the whole outline on top of it. It's really fun. Very nice. And this is called English Rose Die. Then we also kind of went a little crazy this month on butterflies. So, spring's going to be coming around, and I just absolutely love butterflies. And everybody always talks about how much they love my soar butterfly, which we've done several things within the past. So I went ahead and took the soar butterfly and made it into a huge butterfly. And this fits perfectly on an A2 card, okay? As always, I always size it for A2 unless it's specifically for a 5x7 or a slim one. But here, you get the actual outline of the butterfly, and then you have the shadow that goes around the entire butterfly. And let me know if you guys are still there. Are you there? Because it might have just died. Is it frozen? Oh, you're still here. Okay, guys. Sorry. It was frozen on my side, and I wasn't sure. Okay, good. You can hear me. Thanks. Okay, so here we have, this is soar butterfly dye, and we've used this image for other things in the past. However, I wanted a huge butterfly. So this actually fits onto an A2 card front, and it comes with the shadow. So you can turn this into a shaker if you want. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it's super fun. And it die cuts very well. So as you can see, you get the inside insert that cuts the details, and then you have the shadow on the outside. Okay, now we have another new product that's new, and we have 3 of them. So what I've done is I have made layering stencils. So here, this is meant to, it fits perfectly on an A2 card front, and there's 3 different ones. This is Flaunt Butterfly. So what it is it looks like it's a slimline stencil, but really it fits an A2. So you have the background where you can butterfly, you can ink blend your butterfly, and of course it comes with a little extra mask. What you do is you cut on this line right here, okay? And then that gives you, it separates the stencils. Now if you don't want to cut it apart, you don't have to. You can use it, well, you can use it still. You might have to work it a little bit more, but it's meant to be cut on this line. It's meant to be cut on the line, and then from there you can either shade your dark area and then take like paper glaze or glitz or something and lay this part on top, and you end up with this super simple but very much eye-catching butterfly. And we have 3 of these. So this is Flaunt. However, I came out with the matching dye. So how cool is that? So you can either die cut if you like, and then directly blend on top of your die cut, or you can die cut it. Do your blending and then die cut it out, and then whichever way you want. There's like several different ways to use this. But here, so you die cut, you cut in the line, and there's holes. So you take one stencil and layer it on top of the other one, and that's how you line it up with these little holes, okay? And what I did with the butterflies, so this cuts out the butterfly, but I gave you all kinds of teeny tiny little butterflies also, and they have little words. So this one has magical and friend. So this is called Flaunt, okay? Then we have Wander. So Wander's a different butterfly. So you can see they're very different. There's 2 of them. Very different butterflies. And this is Wander's stencil, okay? And again, you cut on the line and use the holes to line them up. And you can choose to die cut it if you like or not. And they also have extra butterflies in their own words. And then there's a 3rd one called Flit. So and you can tell again, they're very different butterflies. They don't look anything alike. Very different. And then you can compare this one as well. So they're very different butterflies. So also Flit also has its own stencil that you again cut and then line one on top of the other and line up the holes. So this is really, there's awesome samples of this, guys, also on the website for you to see. Then after that, I came out with a whole bunch of new stencils. So first we have what's called slimline horizontal rays of sun. Okay, so and it does have a very thin little border around it, so you can get it as how you like it to be on your card. So we have the horizontal version of this, and then we have the vertical. I'm gonna be honest, you know me, I kind of do make things that I want in my own stash. This was something I had been wanting for a while, and as you can see, Sarah used see how she blended it through her water on her butterfly. So I came out with the vertical slimline one and the horizontal, but of course you can use this on any card size that you like. And we also have 2 more suns. So I in my collection did not have a vertical sun stencil. Well, now we do. So we have it in the 6x8 and 6x6. We did not come out with the slim line of this one. So you have a 6x8 and it masks off the sun with rays, and then you have the 6x6, which is a smaller version. So these are called Sun with Rays. I was very creative there. Sun with Rays, 6x6 and 6x6. And then we came out with a new, you can say they're mermaid scales, but I call them sea scales. So it's a really thicker border within the stencil. So it's a little thicker than the previous one we had. So we have it in slimline as well as 6x6. So I know it's loud in here. So all we have left are our embellishments and our paper glaze. So guys, we have two new paper glaze colors. So we have paper glaze Spanish olive, and we have raw kale. And I will be back next week. I won't be on tomorrow, but I will be back next week, and I promise. Oh wait, I forgot. I have them right here. So I did make these samples while I was here. This one, well, let me show you this one first. So this one right here is the Spanish olive, and it's gorgeous. It's a true olive color. Okay, can you see that? Yes. Then this is one where I used all three of them on a sample. So we have Spanish olive, and then right here, if you look, we have some duckling fuzz, which is a new velvet. And then we also have a green, which is called raw kale. All right, so we have two new glazes, plus we have a new velvet, which is called duckling fuzz. And then we have a new paper glaze luxe, which is purple, guys. And I will have a sample made for you to see how beautiful this is. Now we have embellishments. So we have Sea of Dolphins, which is, if you look, you can see beautiful. There are a whole bunch of shaker bits in here. I made a custom dolphin sequence made, and there's glass beads all together. They're gorgeous. And you can see Sarah did use two of the dolphins on her card right there. Then I also came out with another embellishment jar, and this is called Coral Reef. So there's blue, orange, and gray sequins in different sizes, and they're just gorgeous. Okay, so those are the two embellishment jars, and then we came out with two new sequence mixes. So one of them is called Fish Food. So check this out, Fish Food, and it looks literally like fish food, except it also has little brown hearts in it to give it a little fun twist. I know Theory did an amazing job of making a shaker card with this in it, with fish. It's really fun. And then, last but not least, the last thing I have to show you tonight is, this is called, hold on, I forgot, Butterfly Bush. So this is all about butterflies. There's no butterflies in it, but it does remind me of the flower butterfly bush, and it's green and purples and clears with pink flowers. All right, guys, so it's just getting louder here, and I don't want you to not be able to hear me, but I will be back later in the week. I think it's Tuesday. If maybe Jen could drop the date, and I'll talk more about the products and show you examples of the glaze and everything. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you could hear, and have a good night, guys. And this is our January 2023 release. Have a good day. Bye.